Hey everyone, did you miss me yet? I missed you. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I hope your week's going okay. Today is Thursday, and let me tell you what went wrong for me already today. I slept in a little bit longer than I intended to, and had a problem with one of the young kids, but I think we straightened that out. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. Hopefully this week has gone pretty well for you. Hasn't been too bad of a week for me. I know it's spring, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it right now here in central Pennsylvania. This morning it's 35 degrees. So yesterday, man, I am bouncing around all around on this gimbal. Yesterday, rather last night, I started working on that Epcot video from this past weekend, the adventure that I went on with my wife, and I really, it's not complete. You would have seen that today had it been complete, but it's gonna be like a half an hour video or so, in that general range, maybe a little longer even. So, you know, it's not gonna do well as far as watch time and whatnot because of how long it's going to be. I typically like to keep every video under a half an hour. Occasionally the Sunday video will go beyond a half an hour, and I don't get a lot of people that watch them because, you know, it's tough to carve out that kind of time in your day, particularly watching somebody that you really don't necessarily know, or they're not exactly like your big content creators that you're used to watching. And also my viewership is spread across different genres a little bit, so I definitely like people that like the more adventure-y videos probably aren't going to watch the Disney videos, and that's okay. I understand that 100%. Theme parks and amusement parks and stuff like that, that's not everyone's thing. Just like, you know, the local history type stuff and beyond, and some of the America 250, some of the roadside attractions, that's not for everyone. So I try and do a decent mix of both. Clearly daily vlogs aren't for everyone, but I was doing them for a while. But, you know, the adjustment there wasn't just like giving up, by the way. It was because it was taking up so much time, and just editing a video takes a long time, even a simple one like this that isn't highly edited. And then getting all the YouTube stuff in order is a real pain in the butt. I mean, it is extremely painful. You can't even imagine. Uploading the video after the editing and stuff, and then you got to do the thumbnail, and then you got to do the description, and then you got to do all this stuff, and you know, hashtags, and just like a lot of stuff. I used to work for another YouTuber just doing that stuff. And it does make a difference. It gets you out there amongst some people. But not as much as it did back then. And you know, content is king. And your content gets grouped into little groups. And so my content is kind of like chaotic. It's around three main subjects, three main topics, three main things. And so my audience gets split. So for the daily vlogs, it just wasn't getting the audience that other stuff does. And to put all that time into a vlog and not really be building towards much, it was, you know, it was like taken away from time from home, from my family, from, you know, other things that I really need to take care of. So that's what happened there. It's not that I was giving up, because I'm still going to come on here and talk to you a couple days a week. But anyway, I'm on my way to work here on a Thursday, and I thought I would take this as the opportunity to sit down while I drove to work and talk to you a little bit. The Epcot vlog for this weekend, it'll be Sunday's vlog. I did not intend to release things that way. I really wanted to go like Friday's video on Saturday, Saturday's on Sunday, Sunday's on Monday, so that you would have got the Epcot vlog on Sunday, and then I have a Hollywood Studios vlog, and that's probably a way shorter one. That'll be coming out next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, next Sunday. But I intended to do them back to back to back, but good gracious, editing those vlogs on a phone. That Magic Kingdom vlog that I did was completely edited on a phone, and it was kind of a nightmare. And I gotta tell you, like, it did not turn out the way I think it could have. And so the kind of the format and the way I wanted it to turn out is what this Epcot video is going to look like. There's a little background music, a little things that are sort of out of sequence, and you know, it's a pretty heavily edited vlog, as the Magic Kingdom vlog should have been. And as far as the content goes in that Magic Kingdom video, you saw about a quarter of the stuff that I actually recorded that day. I recorded way too much. So I have other vlogs that I'm going to get out of that Magic Kingdom thing that I'll bring later to the table. One's actually kind of a history vlog. And then I got a couple point of view theme park ride videos or attraction videos that I got out of it. So a lot of footage from Magic Kingdom that first day, but a lot of that footage is POV and stuff like that. So all that footage is a lot. There's a lot there. Anyways, that's what's going to come up this weekend. Plus, I'll probably have a Walt Disney World POV for this weekend, unless I can dig up a Disneyland. I like the Disneyland POVs a little bit better. I think there's less people that have experienced the Disneyland attractions particularly some of the people that would watch me from the East Coast. So I between the West Coasters that watch it, they really appreciate it, and the East Coasters that have not experienced Disneyland, I usually get a decent amount of viewers for those ones. And I just really like posting Disneyland rides and attractions. It just brings memories back of that trip. I can't wait to go back, to be honest with you. And what feeds that is posting those videos. I do have some possible things coming up on Saturday that I can do to create a vlog. Trying to arrange some things so I can go to a convention, the Steel City convention with my buddy. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's not looking real good right now. There's so many things I have to do on Saturday. If I'm not able to do that on Saturday, after I finish my last thing up that evening, I might, it'll only be for like a few hours, I might be able to squeeze a trip to Hershey Park or somewhere like that in there, or something. But I really wanted to record. I wanted to cover the convention this weekend, and we'll see if that happens or not. Kind of stinks if I can't make it work. I have some obligations with the little girls this weekend that I have to take care of. Promised them and someone else that they would get to go see some dirt track racing this weekend, and just trying to figure that out and juggle everything. There's some other responsibilities I have to take care of as far as my older daughter that I made promises. I just made a lot of promises this weekend, so it just makes everything tough. And it's kind of the payback for kids behaving themselves or helping out around the house while we were away on that vacation this past weekend. So I don't know what we'll be doing for sure, but I say Epcot vlog on Sunday, and I usually stick to that POV format for the Saturday video. But to be honest with you, the more I think about it, the more I think that maybe you might see that Epcot video on Saturday, and maybe you'll see something different on Sunday. And if I can't do the different thing, then maybe you'll see the Hollywood. Anyways, that's for me to work out. I don't mean to burden y'all with all that whole random thought process. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. So thank you for watching me ramble on this morning. Wherever you're at, on your couch, on your tablet, on your computer, on your phone, thank you. I really appreciate it. I have missed you guys this week. I have missed talking to you guys this week. And, but it's just a thing. Not everyone can live the kind of life that takes you across the country and shows you interesting things. If I could, I would totally do that. I'd probably be on Route 66 right now. And if not Route 66, I would do something else. There's some really interesting transcontinental routes that stretch across this nation. The Lincoln Highway, the Grand Army of the Republic Highway, which I would absolutely love to take. It goes, one of them, I forget which one, goes from New York City to California. I think it's the Grand Army of the Republic Highway, but I'm not sure. But the Lincoln Highway, it stretches across country too. Yeah, I would love to do that someday. I don't know that I'm ever going to live long enough to do it. I just don't think that's going to happen with kids. The youngest kid being, 12 years old, and well, a trip like that just isn't feasible for at least probably 6 years or so. And yeah, I don't think the wife necessarily wants to do that. And, if we still have dogs at the time, that's just not going to work that way. That's going to be tough. And I don't know that I want to take an RV across country like that. I don't know. Anyway, dreams, grass, churros. Talk to you later.